What's up, Packers Nation? Victor here. And I'm telling you right now, this offseason could completely reshape the future of the Green Bay Packers. Because today, we're talking about two massive storylines that could change the direction of this team in 2026. One on offense, and one that could seriously impact the quarterback room. Let's start with this. The Packers suddenly have a golden opportunity at tight end. With Tucker Kraft coming off a season-ending injury, the entire plan at the position is now in question. And just when it seemed like Green Bay might be stuck rolling the dice on health and development, a proven Pro Bowl caliber tight end just hit the open market. We're talking about a veteran who brings size, athleticism, red zone dominance, physical blocking, and playoff experience. A player who could instantly stabilize the offense, protect Jordan Love, and take pressure off our wide receivers. And here's the crazy part. Financially, this move actually makes sense. His projected value sits around $5 million per year, which is an absolute bargain in today's NFL. That's less than many WR3s are making right now. If Brian Gutekunst is serious about maximizing this Super Bowl window, this is the type of move championship teams make. But then, there's the second storyline. And this one might shock a lot of fans. The Packers could be on the verge of losing one of the most efficient backup quarterbacks in the entire NFL. A quarterback who, when called upon, didn't just manage games, he dominated. We're talking about a player who ranked first in passer rating, first in completion percentage, and first in yards per attempt among quarterbacks with significant snaps last season. Let that sink in. First, in all three categories. That type of production doesn't stay under the radar for long. And now, multiple NFL teams are lining up with serious interest, potentially ready to offer starter-level money. So now Gutekunst faces a massive decision. Do you invest in elite insurance behind Jordan Love? Or do you let him walk and trust that everything stays perfect at the most important position in football? These two storylines together tell us one thing. This offseason is about to define the Packers' 2026 season. Are we going all in? Are we protecting our franchise quarterback? Are we building a roster that can truly compete with San Francisco, Detroit, and the NFC elite? We're breaking it all down today. Deep analysis, real numbers, cap implications, and exactly what these moves would mean for Green Bay's Super Bowl hopes. And listen, if you're a real Packers fan, someone who truly believes 2026 will be better than 2025, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the Packers Nation Report family, because we are building something special here. All right, let's dive into it. Packers Nation, we've got some massive offseason news that could completely change the future of the Packers offense. Because Cleveland Browns star tight end David Njoku just hit the free agent market, and Green Bay needs to be all over this. I'm serious. This might be one of the most important opportunities of the entire offseason for Brian Gutekunst. So if you're a real Packers fan, smash that like button, subscribe to Packers Nation Report, and help us reach our insane goal of 2,000 subscribers. Only real Packers fans join this movement. Let's grow this thing together. Now let's talk about why David Njoku to Green Bay makes way too much sense. The Packers tight end problem. Let's be real, Packers Nation. The tight end situation right now is uncomfortable. Tucker Kraft is a star. No doubt about it. Before his season-ending ACL injury, he was emerging as one of the most dynamic young tight ends in the entire NFL. But that injury? That changes everything. ACL tears are serious. Recovery timelines are unpredictable. Some players bounce back fast. Others never fully regain their explosiveness, and that creates massive uncertainty. And when you look behind Kraft, things get even scarier. John Fitzpatrick is also coming off an ACL injury and is about to hit free agency. There is no guarantee he's even back. Luke Musgrave had his opportunities after Kraft went down, and unfortunately, he didn't capitalize. He struggled with consistency, separation, and physicality, which left a big hole in the middle of the offense. Bottom line, the Packers do not have a reliable plan B at tight end, and in Matt LaFleur's offense, that's a dangerous place to be. Enter David Njoku. This is where David Njoku changes everything. Njoku is 29 years old, entering the prime veteran stage of his career, and after 9 seasons in Cleveland, he wants to compete for championships. And let's be honest, the Packers are in a way better competitive window than the Browns. Now, statistically, his 2025 numbers might not blow you away. 33 receptions, 293 yards, 4 touchdowns in just 12 games, but context matters. He did this in one of the worst passing offenses in the NFL. Despite that, he still extended his streak to 5 straight seasons with at least 4 receiving touchdowns. That consistency is huge. What Njoku brings to Green Bay. David Njoku instantly gives the Packers something they currently lack: a proven, physical, reliable veteran tight end. He's 6'4", 250-plus pounds, incredibly athletic, dangerous after the catch, and a willing blocker. This guy can win contested catches, break tackles, stretch the seam block in the run game. That's the complete package. Now imagine this: Jordan Love, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks, Matthew Golden, and David Njoku. That's a nightmare matchup for any defense, especially in the red zone. Contract reality. This is the best part. Here's where it gets really interesting. According to Over the Cap, Njoku's projected market value is just $5, $1 million per year. That is insane value for a tight end of his caliber. The Packers could easily sign him to a 2-year deal, giving them flexibility. Short-term security veteran leadership insurance for Tucker Kraft's recovery. And if Kraft comes back 100%? Perfect. You've got an elite 1-2 punch. If Kraft struggles or has setbacks, you're still protected. This is a textbook, low-risk, high-reward move. Strategic value for the Packers. Let's think long-term. Romeo Doubs is likely leaving in free agency. There's growing trade chatter around Green Bay's wide receiver room. That means targets will be freed up. Adding Njoku helps stabilize the middle of the field, protect Jordan Love, improve red zone efficiency, reduce pressure on young receivers. This is championship roster construction. Gutekunst, this is your moment. Brian Gutekunst knows exactly what this team needs. The window is open. You've got your franchise quarterback. You've got elite edge rushers. You've got young offensive weapons. Now you need stability, reliability, and experience. David Njoku checks every box. Now I want to hear from you, Packers Nation. Should the Packers sign David Njoku? What kind of contract would you offer? Do you trust Tucker Kraft's recovery, or do we need veteran insurance? Drop your takes in the comments. I read them all, and this fan base always brings elite football knowledge. Packers Nation. This is Victor, and today we've got some huge offseason news that could completely reshape the Packers quarterback room. Because Malik Willis is about to hit free agency, and 2 teams have already been named as the favorites to steal him away from Green Bay. And trust me, losing Malik Willis would hurt way more than most fans realize. So before we dive into this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Packers Nation Report, and help us reach our insane goal of 2,000 subscribers. Only real Packers fans support the channel. And if you bleed green and gold, you already know what to do. Now let's break this down. Why Malik Willis is so important to Green Bay. Let's rewind for a second. When Brian Gutekunst traded a 7th-round pick to get Malik Willis, most of the league shrugged. But Matt LaFleur saw something special. And what we witnessed over the last 2 seasons was one of the most dramatic quarterback transformations in recent NFL history. In Tennessee, 11 games, 3 starts, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 49. 4 passer rating in Green Bay. 11 games, 3 starts, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 134. 6 passer rating. That is not improvement. That is a total resurrection of a quarterback's career. The numbers are insane. Now here's where it gets crazy. Among 115 quarterback seasons where a QB threw at least 35 passes and started at least 1 game, in 2025, Malik Willis ranked first in passer rating, 145. 5 for first in completion percentage, 85. 7% first in yards per attempt, 12. 1 in 2024, second in passer rating, 1 in 24. 8 second in yards per attempt, 10. 2/3 in completion percentage, 74. 1, that's elite efficiency. And remember, this wasn't against garbage defenses. The Baltimore game, the moment he arrived, Week 17 versus the Ravens. Jordan Love practiced all week, expected to start. Last second, concussion protocol. Malik gets thrown in, no prep, no first team reps. What does he do? 18 of 21, 288 yards, 1 touchdown before leaving due to a shoulder injury against one of the best defenses in football. That game changed everything for his market value. Free agency. Why he's about to get paid, NFL insider Jason LaCanfora says 2 teams are the favorites: Cleveland Browns, Miami Dolphins, and the expected contract template, Justin Fields' deal with the Jets. 2 years, $40 million, $30 million guaranteed, $15 million signing bonus. That's the kind of money Malik Willis is about to command. And honestly, he deserves it. Why Miami and Cleveland make sense. Miami Dolphins' new GM, John Eric Sullivan. New coach, Jeff Hafley. Both were with the Packers. They've seen Malik's growth firsthand, but Miami is an absolute salary cap hell, and dumping Tua would make things even worse. Cleveland Browns' new coach Todd Monken. They're over the cap, but not nearly as bad as Miami. They want competition at quarterback, and Malik fits their timeline perfectly. The dark horse, Arizona Cardinals. This is the scary one. Arizona is expected to move on from Kyler Murray. They have a ton of cap space. And their new coach, Mike LaFleur. Yeah, Matt LaFleur's brother. He knows exactly what Malik can do. That connection could be deadly. What this means for the Packers, look, the Packers want Malik back. Gutekunst literally said, "We'd love to have Malik back, but realistically, he's going to have opportunities to play more than he would here." That's the key. Malik wants to start. And behind Jordan Love, that path just doesn't exist in Green Bay. So unless he's willing to take a massive hometown discount, this might be goodbye. Big picture, LaFleur deserves major credit. What Matt LaFleur and his staff did with Malik Willis is nothing short of extraordinary. They rebuilt his mechanics, his confidence, his decision-making, his processing speed. This is elite quarterback development. And now the league is paying attention. Now I want to hear from you, Packers Nation. Should Green Bay fight to keep Malik Willis? What's the max you would pay to keep him as QB2? Or do you trust the front office to find the next Malik? Drop your takes in the comments. Let's talk ball. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to Packers Nation Report, and help us hit our massive goal of 2,000 subscribers. This channel is built by real Packers fans, for real Packers fans. This is Victor, and as always, go Pack Go!